My name is Angus Gordon. I'm a coastal engineer and coastal zone manager. I've been such since the early 1970s, and I've worked in all states of Australia. I've worked in Brunei, Dubai, Kuwait, Hong Kong and Indonesia, and on coastal engineering projects and coastal management projects. The coast's very important to me because I spent my early years in Broken Hill, which of course is the other side of the beach. And at Christmas time we used to come down to Kaialoa, a bit south of here, and we used to spend 5 or 6 weeks on the beach. And so that's my memories as a child, the contrast between Broken Hill and Kaialoa. It's not very hard to fall in love with the coast under those circumstances. Well, the thing that we need to do is, first of all, is to recognise that we can't really fight nature on the coast, because nature is far more powerful in the long term, and that's been illustrated by the seasons where we've had massive storms, such as in 1974 when there was tremendous loss of coastal areas and structures and infrastructure. It's all very well for us as scientists to understand what the problem is, but it is a real change to thinking, because if you're not working in harmony with nature, nature will overwhelm you. The coastal risks that we face are really associated with two principal things. One is storm erosion, and the other one is to do with the long-term recession of the coast. Now, much of the New South Wales coast is undergoing long-term recession, and this has been since the sea level rose to its current level about 6,000 years ago. There's been a developing imbalance and a sediment deficit on the coast, and so that's meant that the long-term trend has been for the coast to slowly move back. But on top of that, of course, then we have those intermittent major storms that cause significant cutback, where you can lose 20 or 30 metres of beach just over one single night. The one thing that Council really needs to be aware of is this dynamic and ambulatory nature of the coast. As I have said, we tend to have always assumed that the beach is where it always has been, but that's not the case. And so Council really needs to build that into their entire thinking about how they approach both new development and existing development.